Happy holidays and welcome to Shop Central Kentucky. And we have an annual tradition now in downtown Bardstown where I get an opportunity to hang out at the Kentucky Bourbon Marketplace with Dee Keene and explore all the foods, the drinks, and all the specialty items that they have here for the Christmas holidays, and hopefully to give you some ideas to come down here and do some of your Christmas shopping. So, Dee,
well, welcome,
Merry
Kim.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Can you believe it's already that time of year?
It is that time of year, and I tell you what I am smelling right now makes it seem like it's that time of year because we've got a lot to talk about. Every year we come here, you increase the amount of food products that you have, and now it looks like what you have goes all the way from the appetizers to the entrees to the desserts, and then we're going to walk over there and have a drink as well too. So let's get into it. Let's start talking about some of your food products. Okay.
Well, when being the Kentucky Bourbon Marketplace and celebrating all things bourbon, obviously you have cocktail parties, and especially we have cocktail parties and entertaining this time of year. And so I wanted to really concentrate on a lot of products that were easy to make. They didn't have exotic ingredients that you would have to go out of town to pick up, and that they would just be really, really easy. One of the fun things we have this year, it's called our sourdough, and our AKA beer bread. That's popular. We have 3 flavors, like a buffalo wing, a roasted garlic, and then even a sun-dried tomato. And we use it with the bourbon barrel ale, and it makes a really beautiful loaf of beer bread. And it's good to have with, on the table and dip it in a little olive oil or something like that. But also, when it's left over, you can make some good croutons out of it too. So we have, we've started carrying the Gourmet Village dips and products. This is a wonderful dip that we mix. It has 3 mixes: a crab dip, a salmon dip, and a shrimp dip. And then we also have your traditional lemon, roasted garlic, and tomato dips. But today we're going to sample, starting out, this is our shrimp dip.
So, is there a packet in there, and you just have a packet and you have some other ingredients that you add? How easy is it? I mean, it looks pretty easy.
I'll let you sample and I'll show it. Yes, it has 3 different packets, and literally I took the canned shrimp, mayonnaise, and cream cheese, and they make a large.
That's going
actually
home with
for 2.
That's going home with me.
Actually,
that's
enough
delicious.
For 2 parties, or to break it down.
That tastes like I have gone into a restaurant and had something fancy, and it took a lot of time. That is honestly very delicious.
Literally cream cheese, the packet, your mayonnaise and all.
Love it, love it.
Then we also have some cheese balls. This one is the Tuscan tomato cheese ball, and again, it's very, very easy. This one had 2 packets, seasoning packet inside that you would mix with the cream cheese, but also one for the outside too.
It's got a kick to it too.
It's got a little kick.
That's really good. I'm glad I fasted for 2 days before I came in to do this today. That is delicious too.
And even though we're the Kentucky Bourbon Marketplace, obviously these do not have bourbon in them. These products.
But you could add it too if you wanted it, but this is perfect the way it is.
I think I'll have it on the side while I'm snacking my.
There you go.
So
delicious. Love that one too.
And of course, something that's also really nice to have at parties or just to have around when you have friends is our beer cheese. This is our Colonel Coleman's beer cheese. And that's a misconception too. There's no beer in beer cheese.
No beer in beer cheese?
There's no beer. It's spicy. And so the person that came up with the idea of beer cheese had a restaurant. So the waitress would take the beer cheese and crackers to the table, take their drink order, and by the time she got back, they were ready for another round of beer because they were so thirsty. Did
not know that.
But it's a nice tradition that people like to have around during the holidays.
Now, let's go to this because I've been standing over this for a while now and smelling it, and it just looks amazing, and it's right here.
Absolutely.
In this box.
It's macaroni and cheese. And who doesn't love macaroni and cheese? And again, easy to fix. The instructions are there, and it's typically like we do, you know, our traditional macaroni. But that one, I think, isn't that a smoked?
It's a cheddar cheese and smoky bacon.
Yeah. And
all right, here we go.
So let's try that. And of course, bacon's the big thing now.
Why is that? Why is everything bacon related now?
It's, you know, I guess it's like everything, and it goes good with bourbon too. So you'll see a lot of bacon and burger, and then
that tastes very gourmet.
Absolutely,
kind of like a gourmet, not just a macaroni and cheese, but it's got a few more things in it to make it look like you really spent a lot of time.
And that's one of the things that you can fix up for the holidays too. You know, I've seen macaroni as an appetizer, but you know, then it's also something you can make ahead, and have it during for your dinner party.
Absolutely.
Or just
so easy and
or
so
tonight
good.
With it being so cold.
Yeah, exactly. You are exactly right.
Comfort food. So
okay, so we've got bread, we've had some appetizers, we've had one of the side dishes of a meal. You can't think of anything until you think about dessert.
Absolutely, that's the finale of your meals or for your parties. You know, these are some new products that we have, and it's a pecan pie in a jar. And Kim is holding the chocolate pecan pie in a jar. And I'm telling you, this is the easiest pie you will ever make. I didn't do anything special. I just did a store-bought pie.
You pie crust.
Pie crust, yes.
Right.
I did. I'm sorry, yes, pie crust, and didn't even, you know, sometimes people like to bake them ahead. I didn't. Literally, you dump this and add 3 or 4 eggs to it, and mix them together.
That's it.
That's it. And in the chocolate pecan pie, I did add 2 tablespoons of bourbon to kind of get it a little
Of course you did. Of course you did. That's what we do down here at the Kentucky Bourbon Marketplace.
Because chocolate and bourbon go very well together.
I just can't believe these things are coming pre-packaged. That's the amazing thing. You know,
someone would think that you had worked all afternoon on that pie.
And it looks really pretty too. It really does look pretty.
It makes a pretty pie.
Diddy, these are amazing. I mean, I can't believe how good things that are pre-packaged. We've come a long way in our cooking opportunities now.
Right. And think about that. Wouldn't this be a great hostess gift?
It would be a great gift.
Easy, you know, because people are always looking for something fun. You know, when you start thinking about what to get people, especially as adults, for the most part, we have everything. Right. Nobody needs another trinket. But I think the food products really go over.
And an easy food product. You know, I'll open up my Christmas cookbook and I'll see all these things that I want to fix and pretty pictures. But when you look at everything you have to do and all the time it takes, I'm like, is that really, I have to buy all this for this one thing? Everything is here.
Absolutely.
Everything is here. They put a pie crust in it. Brilliant. Brilliant. People are brilliant.
We also carry our Kentucky Woods bourbon barrel cake. That is delicious. We carry a wide array of candies. That's from Gethsemane, the chocolate bourbon fudge. Our bourbon balls. We have the largest selection of bourbon balls in Bardstown. We carry
Buffalo Trace,
Jim Beam, Maker's Mark,
Evan Williams,
Woodford Reserve, and all of the big names.
Okay.
And then your favorite.
This is
Kim.
my favorite. This is honestly I give these as gifts every year for Christmas, and I'm the hero.
Absolutely.
And everybody loves these.
And
these are the truffles.
The truffles. There's no bourbon in the truffles, but they're great with bourbon.
With bourbon.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Or even a nice red wine.
Right.
And they literally melt in your mouth.
And they're the cocoa dusted, and they're the Belgian, and they're just.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I will have them, and people thought I imported them from somewhere, out of the country because they are so delicious. So recommend it. Great hostess gift, great gift.
And this is a trick I use that you said you give them as gifts. I take them out of the box, and out of the box they come in a beautiful gold foil bag, and I just take a bow and just tie it, and especially with the wire bows now. The bigger the bow, the better. And just think, isn't that a nice
That's a
gift?
great idea. And I would have thought about that. I give the whole box with the bow on top.
But just
so well, are you giving that
Merry
to
Christmas.
me? Thank you. Put that behind my back. I'll take those with my dip mixes, and I'm going to take those both home with me. But yeah, perfect idea. Okay, so what else do we have in here?
Let's see, stocking stuffers that you want to think about that are food products. We have our Kentucky Bourbon Marketplace Praline Pecans, which are yummy. We also have some smoked bourbon pecans. That so people love to have things like that again to nibble on,
right.
and love to get it in their stockings. We also have we can make gift boxes, anything that you would like. This one is our chili bean soup with our cornbread and some chili spice. So we have these cute holiday boxes, and we can just wrap it up in the shrink wrap, and then you've got a wonderful gift for someone. And we can do, as I said, we can make up any kind of basket, big or small, at whatever budget for anybody.
Well, these are just a few of the many, many items, and I call this the back room at the Kentucky Bourbon Marketplace, the food room, the bourbon room.
The bourbon room.
as you look around here, you know, I'm seeing barbecue sauces, and I'm seeing spices, and I'm seeing honey mustards and
hot sauces.
Hot sauces. So, you know, if you're looking for not only, you know, food items for a table, but you're looking for other amenities
and we
as
have
well.
Bourbon coffees. We have bourbon hot chocolates. We even have where you can make a cake in a mug. That's real good and fun, and especially the kids. Again, there's no bourbon in that cake, but that would be a fun thing for your kids,
right?
To say, "Hey, I made a cake in a mug."
Take a mug, and then if you do want to talk about the bourbon, of course, your wall of
star
bourbon
of the show
that you have over here, and this is very impressive for people. And I have seen them come in from out of town, and they've walked in. When they walk back into this room, it's an aha moment for most of your guests. They're like, "Wow!"
Oh, wow.
And these are the premium bourbons.
Yes.
That's the thing about it. These are the ones that everybody wants. These are the specialty ones, and
they make great gifts.
Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely do.
Yes.
So anyway, the back room, the food, the bourbon room of Kentucky Marketplace, Kentucky Bourbon Marketplace. We're going to head up front, and we're going to look at some more gift items for that special someone in your life.